And all good is, I'm quoting Dennis Prager here, it's his idea, all good is done by outliers. And the analysts, for all of their intrepid persona, they're not really outliers. They're just odd. And being odd does not make you an outlier.
They all are mostly people who can't really relate to people.
Yes, that's right.
And so this model of you don't talk hardly at all.
Yeah.
But when you say something, you better be listened to. That's my sense of analysis.
I think that's very accurate.
Oh, good.
I think that's very accurate. That does not make them outliers. That just makes them somewhat autistic. So there's a distinction there that's very important. You need to have courage. You need to be an outlier in order to do good and to be a reformer. I saw very little of that in the Analytic Institute. It was mostly followers. It was mostly people who were trying to build themselves up as being something that they weren't. And those who didn't, the outliers within that group, they were often banished and ostracized by the rest of the group. Because as you know, in any cult, the moment that you challenge authority or that you ask questions, you are by definition a threat to the group mindthink. And that puts you on the outs. And that's true with every cult. You could even call, the COVID cult, as they said in the last few years. If you're speaking up or asking questions about validity of so-called vaccines or masks or staying at home, you're outed. So this really, there's parallels here at the local community level, professional level, the political level, the social level. I think that there's a lot. I've seen a lot of recurrent themes in the last few years that are, obviously I look at individuals because I'm a psychiatrist, but I like to apply them to larger, broader society. Yeah. I think there's a lot of lessons that I've learned by seeing this individual pathology in the last few years and also group pathology within the Institute that I think applies to our nation at large.
Absolutely.